Hello friend, how are you? I'm Ankita, and in today's video I want to you know, talk about self-sabotage and how to stop yourself from sabotaging yourself. Sabotage means hurting yourself. You sometimes start with a goal like I'm going to run 100 meters, and then we do something stupid and we lose it. We are not able to complete it. Either we fall down, or we just like the rabbit sit down and rest and do not finish the race, or we just return back. you know we have lots of potential, but for some reason or the other we just stop ourselves from succeeding our goals. This I think happens with almost everyone. Rarely anyone has never sabotaged themselves and tried to hurt themselves, intentionally or unintentionally. Sometimes they don't realize that what they are doing is bad. But sometimes they know their behavior is bad, what they are doing is bad, but still they do it, even though they know they are causing themselves harm. Even I'm faced with this problem, I'm trying to figure out how to solve this issue. So I'm watching videos and reading books and trying to find how can I stop myself from stopping myself from reaching my goal. I have list of goals. I want to do this, I want to do that, and then I do something stupid and give up on my goals. So, one of the first thing you have to do is learn the root cause of your sabotage. One of the main goals which I have is losing weight. I'm overweight, obese. For my height and for my gender, I'm very overweight. So I'm trying my best to lose weight, and I'm doing it since several years. Since several years I'm losing weight and then again gaining back, losing weight, gaining back. And I'm having hard time maintaining low weight. Even I've used lots of dieting, exercising, and I go to gym for exercise for 1.5 hours, and I eat one meal a day, but still I'm having hard time losing weight. And when I'm lost weight, I again somehow gain weight. I would be losing weight, and then all of a sudden I'll be let's eat, go out and eat something. Let's just eat as much as I want. When I'm feeling sad, I will eat. When I'm feeling bored, I will eat. When I don't like the food, I will eat something outside food, even though I know this outside food is the reason why I'm getting fat. I'm losing money. I don't earn too much money, and I'm wasting it on outside food. I'm sabotaging myself, even though I know this is harming me. So I'm finding out why I'm doing this. Even though I know I'm losing money and gaining weight because of this behavior, why am I doing this? So and I searching for it on YouTube and internet, and I found out about emotional eating. So emotional eating is something which a lot of especially fat people go through. So, when emotional eating is when you are feeling down, when you are feeling sad, angry, lonely, or when you are just bored, you start eating. You are not eating because you are hungry, or you are in need of food, but you are just eating for the sake of it, and it has become like an habit. Something which you naturally do. Sometimes you don't even realize that you are searching for food and eating it. And I realized this in one of the comments in about emotional eating. So I didn't watch the video that much, but I read the comment. So in that comment, the commenter said that when I was young, I was very thin and I was bullied a lot, and because of that bullying, I thought and I should become bigger in size, because the bigger kids bullied me. So I thought, if I become big, no one will be able to bully me. So this happened to him subconsciously. Like he didn't like intentionally keep on feeding himself, but his mind was convinced like, I was thin, I was weak. That's why I was bullied. When I become big, no one will dare to bully me. That is why lot of thin people try to overeat when they are older, like they are using food as a way to become big in size, so they look intimidating you know and gaining weight is quite easy, like for most people at least gaining weight is easy, just eat. And whereas some people also get into bodybuilding, you know like for some people they realize that overeating is bad for health, so they like, but they want to get strong because they were like bullied when they're young, either by their like classmates, friends, or by their parents, or someone like bigger than them bullied them, hurt them, so they like want to become strong so they can defend themselves, so they get into bodybuilding. And a lot of people take steroids to look bigger, bulkier, even though they realize it's not good for their health, but still they have a desire to look big so they can look stronger, so they can like scare away anyone who tries to mess with them. So that is also not good. Overeating is not good. Taking like all these steroids and all these chemicals in your body to look big is not good. But this comes from fear. We were scared when we were young. We don't want to be scared when we are older, so we like try to make ourselves big. And this is something which we have to realize, something I myself faced, because when I was very young, I was thin, like since my birth I was like very very thin, like almost like anorexic kind of, I was like bony kind of kid. So almost up to like the junior college I was very thin. you know. So when I was young, I was kind of bullied sometimes. Some people like made fun of me, like I was made fun of for my physical appearance. A lot of people thought I was like ugly looking, because kids people like them chubby, and light skin India fair skin are like preferred. So I was very like dark skin. I was, and I used to go out in sun a lot. I play a lot. I was very fond of sports and all these things. So and I used to go in sun a lot, and because of that I got even darker. So lot of people called me kind of ugly. They were like giving tips on how to like eat more and get like some flesh, how to like lighten skin. And aunties will tell me use this cream, use this chandan, use besan and all these things on your face and everything. So when I was a child, I didn't like take it seriously, but as I become a teenager now, I started feeling very very insecure about myself, about my physical appearance. you know like I constantly like subconsciously started thinking like I'm like too skinny, I'm too dark, and that stuck in my mind. you know you know in college days, and I was very very insecure, and I think I subconsciously started like eating junk food and all this to become big, because I didn't want to be made fun of, even though thin is like regarded as attractive, but in my mind I was called ugly, all this name calling. you know. That's why my mind, in my subconscious mind, was like I have to become chubby, I have to become curvy, like, so if I'm big, no one will be able to bully me, like. And in my 20s, what happened, people didn't like, were not mean to me, like I was more independent, I was more free, and I was like doing my job even though I like didn't earn much, but I had still had my own income. I was like confident in myself. So I got confident in myself when I was like chubbier. So my subconscious mind was like, yes, this is a good state to be in. Like you are in a chubby state, and no one is like making fun of you now. So, so this is a good state to be in. you're in a healthy state, you're feeling much better, no one is making fun of you. So this is a good state to be in. And for my like in a mid to late 30s na, no, sorry, mid to late 20s, I was like, this is a good state. And everyone called me like, you are become chubby, lose weight. But I was like, no, I'm feeling much better now. And initially I felt like good, I felt very good. But now I realize in my 30s that, the feeling which I was like feeling good because I was more independent. I was like not dependent on my parents for something. Earlier, if I want something, I have to like ask my parents. Now I can like buy things on my own. I can go out and do things on my own, and that is what made me confident. And reason why like people were not that mean to me, because it's easier to bully a child than to bully an adult. Like people can just go on saying mean things to a child. What is the child going to do? But when you're talking to an adult, people have to like think twice. People like won't be that mean to a grown up. People be like, subconsciously they will be conscious. Before saying something mean to an adult, they will be like, okay, no. And that is something people have to realize. You know if you are like having hard time trying to lose weight because you are scared, if you are like feel like this fat is like a protection mechanism. Sometimes people get fat to protect themselves from harassment also. Sometimes when they are like nice curvy figure, or when they have like good body, both girls and boys, they are like teased a lot, harassed. Sometimes people try to touch them or misbehave with them. So that kind of sticks in their mind, and they like intentionally try to not be in a good figure, and I intentionally try to wear loose clothes, they will not try to look good, because they will be scared that someone will try to harass them or do something bad to them. you know so they like intentionally try to not look good, because they are scared that if I start looking good, I'll be harassed, or people will be jealous of me. That also happens. If someone is very beautiful looking, other people would be jealous. Especially this happens with women. So one very beautiful woman, the other women will be like, shh, like, they will intentionally try to like say mean things about that girl, or they'll try to hurt that girl. This kind of happens. I have like in my college days, I have met some bitchy girls. So they will, even though that person has not done anything to you, but still, since you are an insecure person, you will try to hurt them. And that person will develop low self-esteem, so they will not want to like look good. They'll intentionally try to wear simple clothes, loose clothes, try to gain weight so people don't feel jealous of them. you know because of fear of other people, we like sabotage ourselves. And that is something which I had to like unlearn. I was an emotionally weak, I had low self-esteem so I was like scared. I was worried about making other people hate me, because I was worried if other people don't like me, then they will try to do something bad to me. And people had done bad to me, said bad to me in my past, so I was like fearful of it. Like my parents had taught me, be nice to people, don't try to take revenge, don't try to hurt others. So I in my childhood, in my teenage years, I took it in. If someone was insulting me, I was like, okay, okay, okay. But and everyone said like, you're such a nice person. And initially I thought this is a compliment, but now I realize that they are like mean it. You're such a nice person. you know they don't mean it like, oh my god, you're so nice. They mean, oh my god, you're so nice. you know so it's good to be nice, but don't be so nice that people start feeling bad for you. you know so, so this is something which I had experienced, something which can be different for you. Whatever way you are like sabotaging yourself either financially or your health or your relationships, you know try to find out why you're sabotaging yourself. I was sabotaging my health because of fear of other people, fear of being bullied, fear of people being jealous. you know. So find out why you are doing this, talk to yourself, figure out the reason, keep on asking yourself this question. Only you can get answer from yourself, sometimes the universe will tell you, like I was trying to search for a answer why I'm not losing weight, no matter how much I try, I again gain weight. Why? And that comment gave me the answer which I was looking for, you know so now keep on asking this question, and universe will, somehow give you signs and tell you why you're doing this. And once you have found out the reason, you can work on it, you can like repair the relationship. Like if you are doing it out of fear of people, try to like be more confident. Try to like do not allow people to bully you. And it is going to be difficult, and it took me like very long time, but slowly I'm like developing confidence in myself. So, slowly you will be able to figure out, but first figure out the root cause. Next is, write down your future. So, when you are like trying to like you are trying to do something, but you are like kind of aimless. You don't, you're just like, I want to be rich, I want to be married, I want this, and like these are like very vague terms, So, this is something I like saw it in a Andrew Huberman video. So he said like, first, if you are feeling aimless, first imagine yourself in 5 years, how you want your life to be in 5 years. So this is something I kept on thinking. So what I want in 5 years. So I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want successful stable career. I want like YouTube, my income is low, up and down, so I want like a stable income where I'm like getting good amount of views, I'm like able to sustain myself through my YouTube income. you know my I am become a successful artist. I am like selling paintings every month. I am like able to display my artwork in exhibitions. People like buy my artwork from exhibition. Someone who is like in a happy marriage and has a good decent career. This is something why I imagine in my future. So I'm like going to like write down specific details, what kind of husband I want, what kind of kids I want, how I want my YouTube channel to be, how I want my art career to be, and whatever else, other things I will write down, how my future in 5 years I want it to be. So you won't always get what you want, but at least you will have a like clear goal, you will, it won't be like the casual, like I will become rich, famous and everything. You, what do you specifically want, what are you actually looking for, you know when you like realize what your actual goal is, now it's easier to like focus on it. So now write down what you want your future to be. It can be 5 years, next year, 10 years, whatever you are comfortable with, write down your future. Next is like start with small changes. So when you're like trying to better yourself in any way, like either lose weight, gain weight, become rich, get a relationship, whatever your goal is, become successful business person, better, get more friends. We like sometimes try to like have big goals, and like you have just started and you are like, I want to reach the top of Mount Everest, and you have never climbed a mountain. So and you are continuously worried, okay, I've never climbed a mountain, how will I reach Mount Everest? And you are most of the time is like thinking about like being worried about how you are going to reach. So instead of reaching looking for a big goal, start small, start with like climbing one floor, instead of going to the top of Everest, start with one floor, two floor, then 7, 10, everything, go slow. you know, slowly you will be able to achieve. But if you like have a very big goal, if you can have a big goal, but in a big goals in a lot of times are very overwhelming. Like if you want to become a millionaire and you have no idea how to become a millionaire, so you'll spend most time in a being worried about it, you know. So like in a, so in a start small, have small goals and work on the small goals, and then slowly start changing yourself. So when I'm like trying to lose weight, instead of being like I'm going to do big diets and extreme diets, I'm like I will reduce the portion. Instead of eating this much, I will eat this much, I just reduce the portion, you know and, like instead of taking everything all at once, now I will like, okay, I will eat some and I will rest, sometimes the when the food is tasty, you feel like eating more and more, but when you like take a break, now you realize, okay, I'm actually full by this portion, I can eat the remaining portion later, so it is going to be slow, but try it small changes. Like I said, instead of 6 chicken wings, eat 5 chicken wings, you know so instead of aiming for a million, like aim for 1,000, 10,000. Like how I am going to earn 1,000 this month, then once you are able to earn 1,000, how I'm going to earn 5,000, 10,000, you know so when the goal is more realistic and believable, it's easier for you to like achieve it, you're not like worried about it, thinking about, oh my god, I am going to do, like, so in YouTube channel, so I wish to get millions of views, but if thinking about millions of views is going to make me worried, so now I'm like, okay, I aim for 2,000 views for per video, at least 1,000 to 2,000, at least 1.5 thousand views I get in my video. That is also very nice, Like, so as long as I'm able to like get over $100 per month, this is a good start, I'm like getting monthly income. That is a good like stable income, you know. I wish to like sustain myself, but $100 per month is also a good start. So right now aim is like getting $100 per month, and I'm like comfortable, and I'm not like forcing myself, oh shit, I'm going to what I'm going to do, I'm losing my sleep, I'm like overexerting myself, because doing too much is also not good enough. You will like do too much and then you will crash and burn. So don't do that, slowly, and over time you'll realize you have like reached a lot of, maybe you have not reached the top of Mount Everest, but you have like walked several kilometers, over some period of time. For this, like, it's okay to fail, you know this is something I like, was something important for me during my weight loss goal, because I am not going to lose weight every day. Some days I am going to gain weight, you know so, and that's okay. Just because I today I gain weight doesn't mean I'm forever going to remain fat, you know today I gain weight because yesterday I ate too much food, I didn't exercise much, or there was water retention, or I gained muscle. There can be various reasons, you know ups and downs happens, so like it's okay. Now next today I will eat little bit less, or today I will maintain it, slowly it will go down, every day it doesn't need to be 500 grams, some day 50 grams is also okay. Some days gaining 1 kilo is also okay, you know, you know. Trying is important, at least you're trying. Failure also helps us understand what we are doing wrong. So when days I get weight, I realize like, okay, this food made me fat, this food made me like sleepy, or this I shouldn't eat this much food, and I should reduce the quantity. I like learn from it, you know. Even with YouTube, I like, okay, this video didn't work out. Next time I will not do this. I will do it this way. So, failure also helps us improve. So it's okay to fail. Everyone fails, Yeah, you're not the only one, You learn every time you fail. So, it's okay to fail. You just learn from it and keep on trying. Next, keep track of your progress. So, sometimes when you are like slowly progressing na, you feel like you are not achieved anything. So keep track of your like, write it down. Best option, writing down. But if you don't like writing, you can put it in journal, in your mobile, in your laptop, in your tablet, wherever, generally good idea to like write it down, so you're like, okay, today I did this, I have achieved this, tomorrow this, or like last month I did this, then last week I did this. And when you look back and you realize, oh my god, I have done so much, you know when I look at my current weight, I'm like, oh shit, I'm so fat. But then I look at my like, and I have fitness apps now, so I put my weight in over there. So when I look at it, oh my god, my weight has reduced so much over like 2-3 months. you know. And when I look at my size, I'm like still smaller than what I was before. So it is a minute progress, but it is a progress, So if you keep track of it, you will like it will help you with building confidence, when you are feeling down, I have not any achieved anything, you look at your progress and like, oh my god, I've done so much, you know, keep track of your progress, write, have a journal, have a diary, or app or anything, whatever you're comfortable with. Last but most important thing is believe in yourself, lot of times people like sabotage because they like feel they are not good enough, they like, they feel like, oh no, I am a loser, I have not done anything in my life, what will I do in future, you know you have to believe in yourself. Only way you are going to win is if you believe you are a winner, like there is a quote, whether you are a, whether you believe you will win or whether you believe you will lose, you are right either way, you know so if instead of believing you are a loser who will not achieve anything, believe you are a winner, you are the tortoise, you are the tortoise, slowly progressing, you are going to reach your goal, be steady. Sometimes if you are tired, take rest. Sometimes there will be setbacks, but you have progressed a lot, slowly, but you have, and you will progress, just keep on having faith in yourself, believe in yourself, believe that, the universe is working for you, whatever is happening uh, in your life is happening for you instead of to you. And this has like helped me a lot, like positive thinking, law of attraction, and kind of helped me a lot, because whenever in the past, something bad happened to me, I was like, oh shit, like I'm such a failure, I'm never going to do anything, and I'm like very negative people who like, why are you doing this, you should give up, you should try something else which you're able to do, don't do this, you are not good enough. And I will like put those negative thoughts in my mind. But after like listening to positive affirmations and listening to positive videos and reading comments, and like learning for other experience, I like started believing in myself, you know like, no, I can do it, I will do it, and so anything bad happens, and I use it as, okay, this is something which universe tries to teach me, like universe is trying to tell me, don't do this, this bad happened because universe was trying to tell me this is not good for you, you know if you are like trying to get in a relationship and things don't work out, that is universe trying to tell you this person is not good enough for you. Like I have been in relationships, and then there were some things happening in my life, where I was not able to go with them, like that person was like trying to call me, come with me, and either like my friend was trying to stop me some way, or something other happened, to like block me from going with that person. And initially I was like very irritated, like at my friend and everything, why is this happening. But now I realize like it was a good decision, universe was indirectly telling me this person is going to hurt you, keep distance, and that person did hurt me, so Sometimes bad things happen to you, sometimes you won't get what you want because that is not good for you. You know, your higher self knows the future also, and not only your past and present but your future also. So they are like, sometimes higher self is trying to warn you from the negative person or negative whatever your aim is. So, sometimes take it as a sign that that bad thing happened for you and something good is about to happen to you. Believe in yourself, believe in your higher self, believe in the universe, believe everything is working out for you. I hope this video helped you in some way. Let me know why, if you have like experienced self-sabotage and how you try to like overcome it. My setup, today I've not turned on the lights because when I turned on the lights there was some buzzing noise going on. I don't know why, but there's some buzz, buzz, buzz going on, and this is like very close to my hair. It's touching my hair, so I'm like continuously worried. What if it short circuits and my hair burns? you know so just for safety precaution I like turned it off. I'll see if again it buzzes or something, or I will use the other uh, fairy lights which I have. Let's see. Anyways, hope you found this video useful, and take care, and all the best for all of your goals. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Take care. Bye.